Up till 2006, the hotel was part of a national chain. Since then, it's become an independent, privately owned hotel. The Angus Breakfast came about because we wanted to try and use more local produce in the hotel and as an offering to guests. I think it's gone a long way to enhance their experience of their stay at the park and in this area. Mainly because the products that are now on the breakfast menu are strongly identified with Angus, particularly the likes of the Arbroath Smoky. We used to just have a regular smoked haddock on the menu, which was a reasonably good seller. We changed to the Arbroath Smoky, and we now outsell the old smoked haddock by 3 to 1. That in its own tells a story.
Been in business for 34 years. Started up with my father and my brothers in a little back shed in Seagate along the road, and started from there. Well, the Arbroath Smoky is a haddock. It comes from the North Sea. I get fish from Peterhead every day. And it got protected status, PGI, about 10 years ago. And nobody can actually do a smoky unless it's in Arbroath. So I think that's a good thing. The preparation of the Arbroath Smoky is, first of all, we take the heads off them, and then they're cleaned inside. Then they're tied. And then they're salted overnight. Then hung up in the morning. And then smoked. So the Arbroath Smokies are done with hardwood, which is a hot smoke, and a barrel. The smoked haddock's done with sawdust, which is a cold smoke. It's a different taste altogether. The Arbroath Smoky is, you can eat that just as it is, but you have to cook the smoked haddock. To me, the Arbroath Smoky is a better taste.
We've been buying the fruit and veg for the hotel from Turriffs of Montrose for quite a number of years. Very happy with the service and the quality of the products, especially the fact that a lot of their products are sourced locally when they're in season. That means that we get all our strawberries in the summer, or tomatoes when they're coming up. In addition, local asparagus and all our eggs, which are all year round, are free range, and they're also supplied through Turriffs.
Turriffs Montrose Limited is a food service company. We deliver fresh fruit and vegetables, dairy products, dry goods to schools, nursing homes, restaurants, hotels, shops throughout the north east of Scotland. We're a family-based firm. My father started the shop in Murray Street, Montrose in 1977, just as a wee retail shop. But through the years, we developed into a wholesaler. We also work with local farmers and have done for quite a few years. Farmers that we deal with, I enjoy direct contact with them. Men that I've dealt with for years, they always ensure that the quality is very high. When we're dealing with them, we're keeping money in the local economy. Money spent within the local area keeps jobs in the area. The Angus Breakfast at the park, we supply eggs from Auchenblay. Milk and cream come from Graham's Dairy in Brechin. Tomatoes come from Brechin as well at Tarnty, and fresh berries, when we can, come from Charlton Farm, Montrose. We found buying locally gives us many advantages, including fresher produce. If you phone up a local farmer, within 2 or 3 hours, he has this stuff inside our store ready for us to deliver. The less cost in the haulage, obviously, when they're only 3 or 4 miles out of town, means that the stuff has not travelled too far and is much better.
The other main supplier for the breakfast is James Pirrie & Son of Newtile. I'd heard about his reputation and the quality of his products as well. So we had a chat, and he offered to come up with some samples, which he did, and I have to say, very impressed with the quality of them. He also said that some of the items, like the sausages in particular, could be tailor-made, despite the fact he's got a pretty massive range already. They supply us with all our sausages, bacon, black pudding, haggis, and we've now moved on through into other aspects of our menus during the course of the day as well.
My father started the business off 50 years ago. He was the oldest working butcher in Britain. He worked till he was 87. I joined the business in 1965 and we've been here ever since. All our meat products are sourced locally. We get them from local farms and the quality is what we look for. And we do loads of different innovations with those products. Well, they get our dry cured bacon, which is local pork. We cure it ourselves. There's no water involved, no liquid whatsoever. When you put it in the pan, it doesn't disappear. Pork sausages, which we've been the Scottish champions with, and those are a very favourite breakfast sausage. And the black pudding they get from us, it's all handmade. We make them on the premises. They're not made in mass volume, it's all hand produced. Well, in total, we have 132 awards, which is a great achievement for a small village butcher. So we're very proud of what all we've won, and it's a lot of hard work, but it has paid off. And it brings in a lot of people from far and wide.
To local customers, they appreciate the fact that this stuff is coming from within the area. Guests that come from out with the area, I think nowadays they expect to find local produce when they're going away on holiday. So we've had guests coming and saying, where do you get your sausages from? Where do you get your smokies from? Where can we buy some? We want to take some home. You don't get that with nationally produced or mass-produced products at all. It's returning guests. They notice the change in the quality of the produce and they're commenting on it. And I've got to say, every single comment so far has been positive.